For today's recipe, I am using 8 duck eggs, a plastic baggie unless you have a piping bag, garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, Montreal steak seasoning, yellow mustard, Duke's mayonnaise, and some Red Rooster hot sauce. Hey foodies, welcome to Foodie Friday. My name is Keisha and this is my channel Saving Greens Homestead, and I welcome you to another exciting episode of Foodie Friday. So you guys, today we are making deviled duck eggs. I know, right? Like, I love deviled eggs. But you know, the chicken eggs is just that it's like a one-biter, you know, and it just doesn't last long enough. But when a friend of mine, her name is Sue Trapp, blessed me with these duck eggs, the first thing that went to my mind was, okay, this is what I'm talking about. These would make great deviled eggs because then it'd take more than one bite to eat them, you know? So anyways, so if you're watching this video, thank you so much for your generosity and sharing these with me. I want to show you guys how big these eggs are compared to chicken eggs. Look at this. There is a huge, huge difference in size. In fact, what I was told was one of these duck eggs is equivalent to 2 chicken eggs. So I thought it'd be interesting. I thought it'd be a fun, quick and easy recipe to share with you guys today. Now this is my first time using duck eggs for this, so we're gonna kind of experience this together. But it's not my first time making deviled eggs, no. And a lot of times I like to get creative with my deviled eggs, and I will put like bacon on top or shrimp on top or something like that. So I also have this fancy smancy plastic baggie because I don't have a piping bag. Well, I do. I just don't know where it's at right now. But so I'm going to use this to pipe the egg yolk into the eggs. And then, of course, as you saw in the opening, I'm using some hot sauce. I like putting hot sauce in mine. And this type of hot sauce, it's a vinegary type hot sauce. So I know a lot of people add a little vinegar to their yolk mixture when they're putting it together. But I figure I have enough vinegary taste coming from the Duke's mayonnaise and the hot sauce. So, and then of course, if you don't like spicy, you can cut out the cayenne. I have the cayenne just to add a little kick to it. So why don't we just go on ahead and get started? I'm excited for this. Are you? Let's do it. So first, we're going to boil the eggs. Now, I've read that since these eggs are really big, they take about 15 minutes to boil. So that is what we're going to do, and then I'll get back to you when it's ready. Okay, it's been just a little longer than 15 minutes, but I'm going to turn these off, and then I'm going to run them under some cool water and put them under some ice and let them cool down before I try and crack them open. So I will get back to you when I'm ready to get that done. Okay, you guys, so I am going to attempt to crack these duck eggs. Now, I've not done this before, and from what I've read, they're very thick walled, the shells are, so I'm not an expert at cracking eggs. I'm hoping for the best, that they don't get all, the eggs don't get all messed up looking, the whites, because it sticks or whatever. So I'm hoping for the best. But what it all boils down to is, you ain't got to eat it. We will, so I guess that makes a huge difference, right? Hopefully if you try this recipe with duck eggs, hopefully it will work out great for you. The way that I do my fresh chicken eggs, and it usually works out for me about 98% of the time, is I roll them. I was watching one of my favorite YouTube channels, and they were showing how you can roll the eggs like that, and the shells usually loosen and come off the membrane usually loosen and come off the egg so that it's easier to peel. So I don't know though. Sometimes, like I said, it's about 98% of the time. And the last time I tried this, it was trying to prove me wrong. So let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Worked out really good. I'll do another one so you can see. Maybe I'll lift this up just a little bit. Okay. I'll do another one. Let's see how this one turns out. Anyways, that YouTuber that I like to watch where I've learned how to do it this way, they're called Stiver's Homestead. And it was a very useful tip because I always have trouble with, you know, fresh chicken eggs. When you go to take the shells off, the shells don't like to come off. Not like with store-bought eggs. Store-bought eggs, you know, they sit so long somewhere before you actually get to them in the grocery store. So they have a chance to, like, I don't know what you would call it, I guess age, mature. So those eggs, you know, usually there's no problems with peeling them. So, but fresh eggs, oh no, there's definitely problems with it sometimes. So, okay, I hope I got that. Oh, I was not looking at my camera. I'm gonna do one more. That's 2 for 2. We're gonna go one more, and then I'm gonna do the rest on my own. And just so I can make sure that you're catching this, I just crack them, and then I just start rolling them. And I don't push particularly hard or anything because I don't want it to break or squish, you know. Okay, so I'm watching my camera this time, so I make sure I keep my hand low so you can see it. Because sometimes I just get task oriented and I don't remember to check to see if you can see it good. And then when I go to edit, I'm like, oh, dang, I could have got a better shot of that. So there it is. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of these and I'm going to get it all prepared and ready so that we can move on to the next part of this recipe. I'll be back. Okay, so it looks like I have the perfect size. I chose the perfect size platter here. I'm so glad that turned out pretty good. Okay, so I am gonna get all this stuff cleared away and then we're gonna work on the filling for these. I do want to point one thing out though real fast to you guys. Duck eggs smell different than chicken eggs. They have a different smell to them to me. I don't know if that's the same for you. Let me know in the comments if you have used duck eggs before and you notice that they have a different scent to them too. And I noticed that they have these little membranes around the yolk. That is different too. I saw a few of them like that had this membrane, like this one still has it around the outside of it too. That's different as well, because I would normally have to pull these off of chicken eggs. Well, I should say off of the chicken egg yolk. I mean, I've seen those around the whites of the eggs, but not the yolk part. Anyways, okay, so now I'm gonna add all of my ingredients here. So let's see, I'm gonna start with my mayonnaise. I don't have very much left. Oh, it was ready to come out. Look at that. So this is probably gonna be the end of this jar and my stash. So I'm gonna have to order some more. I really like this Duke's mayonnaise. It tastes really good in a lot of things, so. And yes, you guys, sometimes it does get that serious. You gotta use your finger and dig every little bit out you can. Okay, let me bring you in a little closer so you can see exactly what I'm doing in this bowl here. And so I add the mayonnaise. I'm gonna put in a little bit of this yellow mustard. Some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Some chili powder. A little bit of cayenne for some heat. I said a little bit, right? And some of this steak seasoning. And the reason why I'm using the steak seasoning, because it has some different herbs and stuff in it, but it also has like cracked pieces of pepper, which I like. And let me grab some salt. That steak seasoning has some salt in it too, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more regular salt. And then that hot sauce, which is not really hot, it's just, I guess, vinegary, only because I didn't have a lot of that hot sauce left. Don't judge me, you guys, okay? I had some of these little packets left over from lunch today. So I am gonna use them. Because I was almost out of my red rooster hot sauce. Okay, so initially I'm just gonna break these up a little bit and get it all mixed around in here. Okay, and now I am gonna grab my weapon of choice, which is my mixer. Because why mix it and try and crush it up by hand when I can use one of these? Okay. Now you guys, this texture is a little too thick still. I'm gonna add some more mayonnaise. I don't know if this is bad form or not, but I ran out of that Duke's. That was the last of my Duke's. So I'm gonna add another type of mayonnaise to this. So don't you guys, all you Duke's lovers out there, don't get mad at me. I just ran out, that's all. So I'm gonna put some of this in there. I'm not even gonna show you guys what kind I'm using. Just know it's mayonnaise. Okay, that looks good. get the rest of that mayonnaise and mix it all in there with the spoon. I am gonna taste this. It's good. From some of the things that I read about duck eggs, people said that they taste different. I don't know if I just love deviled eggs so much that it just don't really matter to me, but this tastes just fine to me. It tastes really, really good. And I like this texture, this creaminess, so I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, that's good. So now, I'm just gonna get these loaded into my bag. I always make a mess with these little baggies. I just don't have, I usually use those quart size bags, and I don't have any. I have these and I have gallon bags. I just can't bring myself to use the gallon bag. Okay, I'm gonna suffer through this and I'll get it ready and then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I got some in there and I cut the tip off right here so that I can just be able to put some of this filling in these. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish all the rest of these and fill this back up, and I will be back with you when I'm ready to top it off. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, and then the last thing I like to do is just top them off with some paprika. This is some smoked paprika. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little on them. It's just for garnish. It does add a little bit of flavor to them, but mostly it's for garnish. Make them look party. So, there we have it. Deviled duck eggs. So now, you guys know what time it is, right? It is time for me to plate it up and try this for you. So let me get everything set up and I will taste this and tell you what I think. Okay, you guys, so you know these was already plated, right? I just love saying plate it up. It's a catchy little saying, you know? So I've got my daughter here, Alonda. She wanted to taste test it with you guys. She already tried it and told me what she thought of it. But, oh, I can get one? Yeah. We're both gonna stand here and eat these in front of you. Wait, don't eat yet. I'm just saying, wait. Okay, ready? Okay, cheers. The white on the duck egg is a little thicker than on a regular egg. But it's a 2-biter. And this half is equivalent to 1 whole egg. But it's got meatiness to it. I like it. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you try this recipe, let me know down in the comments. If you used duck eggs before for deviled eggs, let me know about that too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you back next Friday for another exciting episode of Foodie Friday. So, as always, you guys, God bless.